We're taking you live now to Cairns, where Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is speaking.
I just want to thank all of the businesses, tourism operators, local government, people who met with us here today to talk firsthand and inform us about the challenges ahead for this community, which, though I have great confidence that the people and businesses of tropical North Queensland will not only survive, they'll thrive into the future. The resilience that we've seen from communities in places like Holloway's Beach this morning was quite extraordinary. Queenslanders getting things done, Queenslanders repairing from the damage and really looking after each other. And just a shout out to all those emergency service workers and volunteers through the SES, people not just locals but people who've travelled from Moranbah, Rocky, Ipswich, Brisbane, right throughout Queensland we met today, who've been helping their fellow Queenslanders. And just a big thank you as well to the Australian Defence Force personnel for once again providing that support and that confidence that people seeing uniform on the ground, particularly the evacuation of Wujal to Cooktown that was completed yesterday. They have once again done amazing work in the service of their nation. It is a difficult period going forward, and we'll continue to work across the three levels of government to make a difference. And here today we're announcing a significant additional support package on top of the disaster recovery payments, the support for individuals and small businesses that together we are providing. We'll provide $25 million for primary producers who've suffered as a result of the flood events, $25 million for a separate package for small business and not-for-profits to provide them with that support. $1 million for each of the 9 local government areas just as a top-up payment because of the additional costs that they'll be dealing with, and an additional $5 million that came out of a request that was given to the Premier when he met with tourism operators here just a couple of days ago to provide support for tourism promotion in this area. And I once again reiterate what I said this morning. Cairns and tropical North Queensland is open for business. We want to make sure that those of us who live in the southern part of Australia continue to come here. And we spoke to operators as well about how we get that message out globally to international visitors who are so important for the economy here. We need to make sure that as the floodwaters recede, the visits to this beautiful part of Australia don't recede with them. We want people to come here in increasing numbers, not reduced numbers, in order to provide support as this community recovers. This is an amazing community in such an extraordinary part of Australia, and it's always a delight to meet with people here because they are always positive and optimistic, overcoming the hardship that they've gone through over the past days and the weeks leading up to the cyclone hitting and then the aftermath of the floodwaters. But here we'll continue to work with Premier Miles and his team. Murray Watt, another great Queenslander, has been on the ground here all week with Senator Nita Green, making sure that the Commonwealth, through our National Emergency Management Agency and other authorities, are providing that support. Bill Shorten, as the Government Services Minister, will be up here next week. There are 4 offices open delivering that services in a face-to-face way in the region. We know there are challenges ahead, but I'm very confident that we can overcome them, working together, each level of government, along with businesses, along with the local community here. And the support that people are being given here is inspirational. All those people who've really gone that extra yard to support. We met one fellow in Holloway's beach there who's got 3 different families staying at his place, along with I think there are more animals and pets than there are people in the property. Dogs and cockatoos and blue-tongued lizards and every other sort of pet that you can imagine is all there, and people just helping each other out. As we approach Christmas Day, that's really the spirit of Christmas, that spirit of giving and looking after each other that we're seeing on the ground here in Cairns and in tropical North Queensland.